Destiny's Child released their self-titled debut album 20 years ago, which may seem like the perfect time to reunite for a new record. But the girl group's longtime manager, Mathew Knowles, strongly disagrees. Best girl groups of all time, I would highly suggest to them not to do that. The racism from the eyes of a child, author, 66, tells Us Weekly exclusively. Instead, Knowles would prefer to see his daughter Beyoncé and her bandmates Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams get together again for a concert tour. What fans want is to see them, he says. What the fans want is to hear the best that they grew up with. How today's is, I would highly suggest it's a risk of putting out new stuff and it not being successful. That could mess up the tour. Beyoncé, Michelle Williams and Kelly Rowland of Destiny's Child kick off the European leg of their Destiny Fulfilled and Love in It World Tour at the Oslo Spectrum in Oslo, Norway, on May 15, 2005. Frank Meislada/Getty Images 2000s pop stars, then and now. Destiny's Child began their career in the early 90s under the name Girls' Time. They competed, and lost, on Star Search in 1993 before changing their name and signing with Columbia Records 4 years later. After the departures of original members LaToya Luckett and LaTavia Robertson, DC went on to become one of the most successful girl groups of all time, with hits including Say My Name, Independent Women, Bootylicious and Survivor. They released their fourth and final studio album, Destiny Fulfilled, in 2004 before pursuing solo projects. Rowland and Williams, both 37, briefly appeared as surprise guests during Beyoncé's Super Bowl halftime show in 2013. According to Knowles, the trio have maintained a close friendship ever since they disbanded. To this day, they are best friends, he tells us. Most girl groups break up because of a breakup in the friendship, but these girls are still best friends. So, I can absolutely one day think, like, so, hey, let's do a tour. Stars rewear their most iconic costumes from music videos. The businessman, who is working on a new memoir titled Destiny's Child, The Untold Story, adds that his favorite DC is Survivor because it has touched a lot of people in a lot of positive ways. In Knowles' book Racism from the Eyes of a Child, he discusses colorism and his experience growing up during the civil rights movement. He tells us, I have managed white boy bands and white girl groups. I know for a fact that the budgets are different, the recording budgets, the advances, the marketing budgets. Colorism played a role, especially for black women, on pop radio, from Rihanna, Alicia Keys, Mariah Carey, Nicki Minaj and others. With reporting by Mark Lupo. Sign up now for the Us Weekly newsletter to get breaking celebrity news, hot picks and more straight to your inbox.